Hey, Chris Liepe here. I've been waiting for this video to come out ever since I talked with Chinchilla about it during the interview I did with her. You can find that full interview linked below in the description. It was so fun learning about her life and career and finding out more about what's going on right now with her. And because I knew this video was coming out, I waited to listen to the song even until the video was here. So I haven't heard the song, I haven't seen the video. Let's get into it.
So I heard you're back in town and haven't changed a bit, man. You get off talking down to the little man. Time you get what you deserve. Wow, you're so fucking stupid. Been a while since my head was this polluted. Lucky I know my own words. So you wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my from a gangster, run little girl, bang. Say that again, I didn't quite hear ya. Mess with the wrong bitch in the wrong era.
Oh, okay. We have to go back because there are so many little intentional production things that are going on that in the light of enjoying Chinchilla live, we tend to gloss over as, oh, this is a studio performance or this is a studio production. I want to point them out because they show the genius and restraint of Chinchilla as a producer.
So I heard you're back in town and haven't changed a bit, man. You get off talking down to the little man. Time you get what you deserve.
Do you hear how sometimes the auto-tune or pitch correction grabs the voice very tightly? You heard that deserve. You heard it very stepped, like it was being digitally manipulated. But the slides that she's doing with her voice are not being stepped. So she has intentionally tightened up the tuning for some sections and let it go or let it glide for other sections. During the interview I did with Chinchilla, she expressed how much joy she had both in the live and the studio setting, and that she's her own producer. She does these layers. She's responsible for the production on these tracks. And the different art forms, the way that she's able to express herself in both ways while treating each art form as its own thing brings her a lot of joy, and it shows.
Wow. You're so fucking stupid. Been a while since my head was this polluted. Lucky I know my own words.
Very stepped there.
So you wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, boy. I like your blood on my teeth, just a little too much. So bite me, slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I
wait for it. Those background harmonies, how they slide around, very, very Queen. She's taking genres and she's going like this. So cool.
Little girl gon' cut a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, bang. Say that again, I didn't quite hear ya. Mess with the wrong bitch in the wrong era. I've been at work and I got my badge of honor. Honey, I've changed.
Listen to the different ways she's approaching her voice as she starts getting into that shouty, rappy sort of thing. Listen again.
Say that again, I didn't quite hear ya. Mess with the wrong bitch in the wrong era.
That breakup, that shouty compression, and then she goes into her head voice over one particular vowel and draws tons of contrast. We hear this all the time in her singing vocals, but it's super fun to hear this in the non-singy form that she's doing right here.
Bang. Say that again, I didn't quite hear ya. Mess with the wrong bitch in
so edgy, so much contrast in the midst of the way she's doing these layers. And I love the saturation from a production point of view that she's placing on that spoken word sound, and how she's placing it in the mix differently too. She's got the singing out here, which is very common in that sort of poppy realm, but she's not ganging the spoken parts. And so you have this massive ear treat, like two completely different attitudes.
Did you think I'd be easy? Snap me like bamboo, mold me into the sole of your jackboot. Wish I could bottle the taste, 'cause I drink up that look on your face.
There it is again. In production, she is diversifying the characters she's embodying, right? She's singing all these things out here, and that character that was being all aggressive and punching people out in that spoken word, shouty sort of way has now calmed down, collected herself, and her followers are still supporting her 100% out here in her ups and downs.
Mold me into the sole of your jackboot. Wish I could bottle the taste, 'cause I drink up that look on your face. So you wanna fight me? Are you big enough?
I just love her vibrato. I love her vibrato, how she sneaks it in. It's like this snake. Listen to this.
Your jackboot. Wish I could bottle the taste, 'cause I drink up that look on your face. So you wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, boy. I like your blood on my teeth, just a little too much. So bite me, slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I get stronger every day. Yeah. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, bang. Say that again, I didn't quite hear you. Mess with the wrong bitch in the wrong era. I've been a boy, and I got my badge of honor. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw ya. Hands in my head, up every day. You ding ding, hold my earrings for my.
She is just dominating. This video is hyperbolically symbolic of her takeover, doing things her own way. Get out of the way. She is doing what she's doing, and it is incredible.
Hands in my head, up every day. You ding ding, hold my earrings for my debut. 'Cause I back up on spiked into a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn you.
We got the singing, we got the notes and the harmonies stacked behind her, and she's speaking into it in the center of the stereo spectrum, but just right up front with that saturation and compression. It's been quite a while since I've heard so much diversity in a single wall of sound from a voice.
Ding ding, hold my earrings for my debut. 'Cause I back up on spiked into a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn you.
Oh, see, those are the kinds of things that makes it great to wait for the video, because you watch how the vocals and in that tremolo effect were synced with the lighting of the video. You would, had you just listened to the song, never been able to have that multifaceted engagement, right?
Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn you. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, faster. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw you.
Listen again.
Run, little girl, faster. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw you. Up every day.
You know she's got it, and she makes you wait till mostly the end of the song to really go into that. She's gonna nail you with amazing singing mode. This is part of restraint. She's not just going all at you the same way. the whole time, she's using lots of different ways to interact with her voice, to pull different aspects out of her voice in production, and then you still get these cool runs, the aggression, going up into her higher range, punching you in the face like she does live because she's created space for it in this arrangement. By the way, this is a singing channel, and I get to pull inspiration from my favorite singers every day and experiment with what that inspiration means for my own voice. If you'd like help doing that with your voice, click the link below and join my free voice course, and I'll help you learn to unpack what your voice can really do in light of your inspirations.
Little girl, run, little girl, faster. Little girl, gone, got a gun from a gangster. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw ya. Hands up my head, up every day. Do ding ding, hold my earrings for my debut. 'Cause I ain't pick up punch back, didn't do a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn ya.
Did you notice her seamless transition between her spoken, shouty posture and her virtuoso singing posture? She went in and out of that in a way that if you're not really tuned into what she's doing, you wouldn't notice how sophisticated you have to be as a vocalist to do that. To maintain the same sort of confidence and energy level between simply speaking things, well, it's not so simple, and then entering into these wonderful runs and meticulous vocalizations that are sung. Thanks for being with me as I listen to this track for the first time. Hopefully you've gained more appreciation for what she's doing and gotten some inspiration for things that you might be wanting to do with your own voice. And again, if you'd like help discovering what your voice can really do from a creative and inspirational perspective, click the link below and join my free voice course. We'll see you for more.